Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another video, and this time we're just going to take a quick look at this car culture set, the Mountain Drifters. So this is by far the most hyped car culture set in a while. I would say since Japan Historics, maybe Japan Historics 2. You know, we've had some pretty cool sets already. The American one, the Deutschland design, and now we got this Drifters set, Mountain Drifters, and it's very, very sought after, especially the Chase. And I do have the Chase. We are going to open up that today. That is a pricey car if you're trying to find it on eBay. I guess if you're unlucky to not be able to find it in the stores, yeah, you're going to have to go to eBay for it. The set itself is slightly pricey, and the Chase is definitely a pricey one. We're just going to go in order. So, and just take a quick look at it, talk about the castings, just do what we usually do when I look at a car culture set. You know, I haven't been able, this is the only one actually that I found so far in the wild, the only set I've actually been able to really find in the wild before getting from a hobby dealer. So I did not buy this one from a hobby dealer, actually. Normally what I do is I do buy the car culture sets from a hobby dealer. It's just easier to do it that way, and I do not have to worry about trying to find them in the stores. You know, there's always like one hot car in each series, and it's just difficult to find in the store. That's my experience. So but you're better off just you know, picking up a full set or a full case, splitting a case with a friend, doing whatever you got to do to just get the sets and not have to worry about driving all over the place to find them, especially if the you know, competition in your area is rough, which mine is. All right, so number one, Toyota AE86 Sprinter Tirreno. This is, well, let's take a look at the card art real quick first for Mountain Drifters. Card art is unique to each car, so we will check it out on each one real quick. Pretty cool, pretty nice card art, as usual, as we normally do see on car culture sets. The back is going to be generic to each vehicle, but the front is not. Who really cares about the back of the card? Just a bunch of legal goggly gook and all sorts of stuff. All right, so Toyota AE86 Sprinter Tirreno. This casting debuted in Boulevard Series in 2020. That was the first time we got to see it. Excellent release of that casting, and it's also had a mainline release, so a mainline in 2021, along with a Zamac right away. And then it was in Car Culture Slide Street series from 2021, and it was... yeah, so it was in there, and then it was also, they released some weird Initial D special edition thing that was not released in the U.S. That one I do not have. I've got all of them except for that one, I guess. And then, of course, it's in the 2022 mainline, the current mainline. Somebody probably knows, like, the significance of this anime thing that's going on here. I don't. I am not well versed in anime, but there this one is. This is actually my least favorite car in the set, just because of the graphic. I would never drive a car with a graphic like this on it, and you know, it's just not my cup of tea, but it is pretty cool, I guess. So there you go. Take a quick detailed look at the back of it, take a quick detailed look at the front of it. And it looks pretty good. The graphics are your standard full deco for premium Hot Wheels, so they are going to look slightly pixelated. If you get up close, they're not super high resolution, which is something I wish they would address, but I get it. There's some sort of compromise there. We're trying to get a full deco wrap on a car. You can't use your standard like tampo process, so it is what it is. All right, so there's that guy. Next one is going to be the Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR4. Mountain Drifters again. Card art, of course, looking good. I want to take maybe a better look at that card art. There you go. Pretty decent. And the back card, of course, is the same. So this casting is relatively new, actually very new. It came out in 2021 for Car Culture Modern Classics in red. and it looked fantastic in that release. I'd say the weak point of it was probably the wheels on that release in 2021, and these wheels though look fantastic on this car. I think they look really good. So 3000 GT. So this one got like the same full deco like treatment. It's just really, I think this one could have been done with tampos. The color blue is really nice. It's kind of like a metallic, kind of navy almost. Not quite that dark, but fairly dark blue. There's some residue on the roof here that I'm trying to wipe off. So this is the second release of this casting. I think it's a pretty sick premium casting. You know, they've been doing basically, you know, mostly I would say new castings for the RLC. And I do think that's cool, but I do think they should come out with every once in a while, maybe do a cheaper than the opening parts feature RLC and like totally soup up a casting like this and give it Spectre Flame and, you know, stuff like that. Give it a limited release. I think people would definitely love that if they would do that. The opening features and stuff are cool. But I don't think they're 100% necessary all the time. It would be cool to see a carded RLC piece and they use like a casting like this that's only shown up in premium and give it the extra premium look. Let me know what you think about that. But definitely cool. I like the wheels on it. I think this casting looks great altogether. Definitely fantastic. All right, so there's that one. The next one we got is a 2003 Honda NSX Type R in white, which is definitely like the appropriate color for this car. Silver looks really good for this car too. This car's only had one other release, and it was in 2020 for the Fast and Furious Quick Shifters set. And it was black. It came with two different wheel variations, I think. And I think I only have one of the wheel variations. I think one of them's harder to find than another. And it looks okay in black, but I think this white, you know, you definitely see a little bit more of the detail, all of that good stuff that you want to see on these premium models. So let's go ahead and open that one up and check it out. So they did do this one with a plastic top, and then that plastic top is actually part of the headlight piece as well. And they can definitely get away with it on this because no matter what color the car is, I believe the top always looked like this on an NSX, or at least this particular one, the Type R. Looks pretty good. I like it in white. I think I like it in white a lot better than the one in black. You just can see more of it. That's pretty fantastic. I was glad they did another NSX. The first NSX casting that they came out with left a little bit to be desired. It was made for the main line, and it was cool. It was cool, but it was definitely more Hot Wheel-ized, not premium like replica. You know, this is more of like a premium replica. It's still got some Hot Wheels to it. Of course, it is a Hot Wheels, but it's a little bit more premium replica than you know, your standard mainline Hot Wheels, which is good. Very good. Again, like this, if you saw this like released as an RLC, you know, with some sort of Spectre Flame going on, and maybe sold just slightly less expensive than the opening features ones that come in an acrylic case, I think people would definitely jump on it. So that might be a good idea. I don't know. I don't market for Mattel though. Who knows? Who knows? All right. This one, number 4 of 5. This is a brand new casting. And this is the one that's causing all the stir here with this set. It is the Liberty Walk Super Silhouette Nissan Skyline. And it does look killer. It does look very, very cool. And of course they had to make this one the chase, which just drives it over the top for, you know, eBay value. So we'll look at this one. We'll look at the chase last. I got one more car in between this, in between the chase this one in the chase. So actually, let's save it for a second. Let's just look at this car real quick first. The 1995 Toyota Celica GT4. This is not a bad one either. This one is a brand new tooling as well for this set. 95 Toyota Celica GT4. Card art. Fairly basic on the card art compared to the other ones. It looks really cool, but not quite as cool, I think, as the other ones did. In this nice yellow color. So this is brand new casting, never been released before. We'll probably see it, who knows what other sets we'll see it in, but we've got some orange peel in the paint on this one, which is actually pretty bad. That doesn't look real good. You could still take some decent pictures of this, but the orange peel in the paint is all over the place, and it would definitely, you'd have to do some lighting. Careful with your lighting and angle that you're shooting at to hide it. Deco looks good, though. The front of the car looks pretty sharp with the graphics and the headlights. They do a good stylized headlight when they have to print them on. Do a pretty decent job, and I still think Matchbox is the king of getting these headlights to look correct with a graphic. It just seems they have more hits than misses. I mean, but Hotwheels does an alright job, I guess, too. Taillights look okay, but again, you get that, if you're looking real close here, that resolution of that, where you have the grainy graphic effect. That doesn't really look all that good, especially, like, look at that Toyota logo right there. Not fantastic. And then I guess it's tough probably to get the paint thick underneath here. And that's why you got that going on. Not great either. All in all, this car is good, you know, 6-footer. Even from 6 feet away, it looks absolutely fantastic. And when you start getting up close, you start to see, you know, the orange peel in the paint. And they probably don't all suffer from this. This might just be my example. And then the graininess, pixelation of the graphics don't look all that great either. Interior looks like it's got a roll cage in there, so that's cool. So lots of detail went into the interior of the car that you can barely see, but, you know, still pretty cool. The wheel choice, I think, was pretty decent for it as well. All right, so last, but definitely not least, in fact, likely the one that everybody wants to look at is the Super Silhouette. So let's go ahead and open the regular model first, and then we'll pop open the Chase. So I found this set, and I picked it up. And then later on, almost a month after I found the set, I actually found the set at Walmart, and then I found the Chase at a Target just a few days ago. I posted it to my Instagram when I found it. So I was pretty excited. I was definitely excited. So this is another brand new tooling for the set. Never been seen before. Will be seen again, I think, already this year. I think it's coming out on a Team Transport set. We've got the Liberty Walk, of course, livery kind of thing going on. Super Silhouette, Liberty Walk body kit. Pretty cool. So you got a yellow roll cage in here. So the interior is actually a two-piece thing going on. It's got, you know, the black. I think it's a two-piece thing, unless that's metal and part of the actual casting. I'm not going to be able to get in there to feel it, but I'm guessing that's got to be plastic. Pretty nifty. Pretty good. I don't know. It's definitely beats the other Super Silhouette Skyline that had come out in the past or whatever it was. That casting. This one's definitely a winner. It's really cool, actually. So I like it in the red and black. I think it actually looks better than the all-black one. But, of course, the all-black one is the Chase. That's the desirable one. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. Like, when Car Culture decided they were going to put out chases. I'm like, okay, what is it going to be? Are they going to be like almost one per case? Are they going to be pretty frequent? It seems like this one has been tough for some people to find, but just now people have started to find it at Target. I don't know if that's some sort of distribution weirdness that was planned or what, but it seems to be the Target cases, the ones that are showing up at Target, from what I'm seeing, people post on Instagram. This is just kind of anecdotal evidence. This is not, I'm not doing a real study on it, but it appears that your chances are better, just from what I'm seeing, again, at Target. You guys let me know. Did you guys find this set? Did you find the chase? Were you lucky to get it in a hobby dealer case? Were you lucky to find it at Walmart? Were you lucky to find it at Target? Even Walgreens can get Car Culture from time to time, so who knows? They might pop up there as well. But here's the chase. Kind of pains me to do this. I found it in the wild, so luckily I only paid $6 for it. When on eBay, I've seen these things go, I think, up to like $150, which is ludicrous to me. Back in my day when I started collecting, which it wasn't really all that long ago when I started going heavy at it, let's say 2014-ish, man, to get a car that was $100 was, that would be consistently going for $100 or more. There wasn't that many out there that would do that. It was a lot more few and far between then and now. Nowadays, there's a lot of cars that go for that price or more, including this one. So this chase is a very desirable one. It's going to make people mad. And the reason it's going to make people mad is that the people that collect Hot Wheels and just need to have the full sets, and that's what they do. They go after the full sets. They don't necessarily, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that before I get into this, but they need the full set. They have to have the full set. That's part of their collecting joy, is to have completeness. And if you're a collector like that you need to be completeness with everything, this is going to make you mad, because if you can't find this in the wild, this is going to become a very inaccessible car for you if you don't want to shell out the money for it on eBay, or if you don't have stuff to trade for it or whatever, because this car is going to be desirable for a long time. It's going to be very hard to get if you don't get lucky. At least not hard to get, I shouldn't say that. Hard to get cheap. We'll just say that. I was lucky to find it. Very lucky to find it. But yeah, so like I said, if you try to complete sets, like if you buy the whole set because you need the whole set, I'll use an example of something I never get, like your Easter cars or something like that. There's people that will buy those whole sets because they want the whole set. Like they want every Easter car that's come out, so they're going to buy that whole set. There's people that just collect the sets. They like the sets. They think it's cool to collect sets. And it is, sure, for you guys. For some people it is. For me, I really just try to collect what I like. Now, Car Culture, on the other hand, I am trying to, this is one where I will, continue to try to get a full set. I'm never going to shell out ludicrous money, though, for a chase in Car Culture. I say that now, but who knows what happens in the future. But so far, I've been able to get lucky and get them cheap. It's the first one I actually found. The other ones I did buy from people, but I haven't paid a lot of money for them, and I've been lucky enough. One of them I got on a bad card, so I got a super good deal on that. So there you go. All right, let me know what you guys think about this set. It's definitely a strong set. Car Culture has been pretty much fire this year. I'd say they've done a really good job so far. The American scene is probably the least cool one so far. The Deutschland design one was fantastic, and then I think there was just Mountain Drifters yet, right? I don't know. Was there anything else in between that I'm forgetting? I don't think so. No, there wasn't. There hasn't been. All right. Thank you guys again for watching another episode. You guys have an excellent day. Check out the playlist for more Car Culture content. And yeah, thanks. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Talk to you later. Bye.